Hello everybody out there on YouTube, this is Nemesis, and today I'm going to be building a fission reactor. This one's going to be small, pretty compact, pretty easy. So we're going to need our fission reactor first, which is in the atomic science. We're going to get some glass. I recommend a hazmat suit for this because you will be poisoned in survival mode. And you're going to need a thermometer and a control rod. Some fission rod cells for the fuel. We're going to need redstone. And we're also going to need sticky pistons, which I'm sure everybody knows this. But if not, that's why we're showing you. Okay, let's see. We're going to need a turbine to collect the heat energy, steam, and some wires. And we're going to use these. And we need a couple other things, but we'll grab those later. So for now, let's get to the build. And basically what I do is I build up a couple blocks and put the fission reactor up too high. But actually we're going to put down the redstone. We're going to do one little spot of redstone and put the thermometer on top of it. I haven't seen anybody do it like this, but I like it like this. It works pretty well. And then we put the fission reactor on top. It's a little tricky. You have to shift click on top. So there we go. And we're going to build the base around it. We're going to use glass, but you can use any building material you want. And here, we're going to put the pistons in here, but I messed up. So put your building materials on the corners here and leave the middle empty, not there, here, so that we can put the sticky pistons in. And you want them to face upright. One there. One there, one here, and the last one goes over here, obviously. Oh, wrong way. You want them to be up. Okay. Now we're going to put a control rod on each of the sticky pistons, and when the temperature is tripped off, it will activate the redstone underneath, and that will raise the sticky pistons, raising the control rods up next to the fission reactor, therefore nullifying it. And this keeps it from overheating and blowing up in your face. Thing to do. And then we're going to build more base around the bottom and walls up. Now you can make this bigger if you want. I'm just making the smallest, most compact reactor that I can. Ideally, less material is good. And I'm going to get rid of that because, as you can see, I'm getting poisoned just by holding it in my inventory. So now back to the walls. We're going to build up 3 high from the base, or 4 high total from the ground, including the base. So we're going to go around and we're just going to glass all this off. Later in the video you'll see that I made a slight mistake in doing this. You're going to want to use something besides glass in the front, because we're going to build a door which is going to need a lever. Also, you cannot place doors on top of glass. So you're going to need a second building material besides this glass if that's what you choose to use. And yeah, this is where you're going to want to not use the glass. This middle section is where the door is going. And I'm going to put a roof over that. Everything's looking okay. This is where we need our other materials. We're going to grab a bucket of water. And it'd be nice to do it right about now. We don't need any more pistons or redstones. We don't need any more of that. I'm going to grab a door and a lever. Put your door down, but as you see, that's where I realized you need something besides glass. So I'll use the stone bricks. Anything that you can put a door and a lever on, you can use here. So it doesn't really matter. So, and also, we're going to put the water on the top. Now just put a bucket on each block on the inside, so that ultimately in the end you're going to get an infinite water source all around the top. Okay, I gotta get this stream right here. Oh, don't fall off like me, and put the last bucket over the door. Now, when you open the door, it will not spill out. It keeps it back like a sign on the wall would. Alright, now we're going to put a turbine on top. And I put one over here just to stack across the water. Get rid of the one on the glass because it's not going to do any good. They have to be above the water. So put one here and here. And we're going to put one here, here, and here. Oh, here and here. Sorry. Now, if we get a wrench from the Atomic Science tab. No. Yes, Atomic Science tab. We get a wrench. And we will right click on the middle turbine and it'll turn all these into one big one. Just more effective. Now we're going to put wire from the turbine. Let's take it off this side over here. Alright, we're going to bring the wire over one more, and then down. Oh, down. There we go. Down, down. Now we're going to bring it over. Then we're going to have our battery box over here at the front. It'll just be easy to check. We're going to get the battery box from... Oh, let's see. No, it is in mechanisms. Okay, and we are going to use the big one. The ultimate energy, no, the elite energy cube. Stores more. 100 megajoules of power. That's what we want. We're just going to plop it down right here under the wire. Okay, as you see, it's empty. I have not put the fuel in the reactor yet, so it's not powered on. Oh. Yeah, okay, so little problem there. We don't want to put the lever for the door on that block. It touches the piston on the other side, which therefore would power it every time we open the door. It's not what we want. So you don't have to do this, but I'm going to go around and I'm just going to put down a stone block barrier around the outside edge on the bottom for the base. I'll keep the glass walls, but in the front around the door I'm going to put stone also. I just like it to look nice and neat, so since I'm putting the stone in the door, I figure I'll just do this little bottom layer also. Alright, so we'll do over the door. Be careful because your water is going to pour out. We'll do this quick, just like that. Alright, now we could just put the lever up there and that'll work for now. No big deal. Okay, now the piston's down. And we're gonna just... oh no, I don't know why I did that. Don't do that though. Let's put this block back down. It's taking water. It's okay. We'll put our block down. And the door to stop the water. There we go. Alright, now let's put the fuel rod in. And I'll probably show you in another tutorial if you guys do not know how to craft all these materials, but for right now, for the sake of time, this is just going to show you how to build it in creative mode. It's just a small, compact, but very efficient nuclear fission reactor. Alright, it should start heating up. I put the fuel rod in, and we'll slowly see water bubbles. As you see that, that means that it's heating up. I don't know if you guys can really see the temperature in there, but the temperature is rising on my thermometer. And I should be getting power. Okay. I'm getting a small amount of power, so that's good. Not bad. Alright. Not too bad. We're about to get a megajoule of power in a couple minutes, I guess. It'll probably take about 10 minutes to fill up the whole 100. Now keep in mind, with how small this is, you could also build another reactor right beside it to speed up the process of gathering energy. You could even do as many as you want, really. It's really small and compact. They have their safety features built in. And when the temperature reaches that critical point I said at 1900, it will lift the piston. Let me change this real quick and get a little less lag. Okay, but anyway, when it hits that temperature, it'll trip off the redstone underneath the thermometer, activating the pistons and raising the control rods up next to the fission reactor. Like I said before, that will nullify it, keep it from heating up anymore. Now, as long as the water is hot, if the reactor turns off, that's okay, because for a little while after, the water will still be warm, and that means you'll still be collecting steam through the turbine. So you'll still be getting small amounts of power for a little while after you turn it off and while it's cooling. But the control rod should go back down into it, and it would just start right back up when it reaches another safe temperature to operate. So now that's your basic setup, and I'm just gonna block off the top, make it look nice and neat. Maybe do around these doors too, just to make it look neat. I don't really have to, but why the hell not? And I'll leave a little view window right there. Sure. So get out this one and this one. And we could actually move this lever down here. Pretty nifty. It's looking better already. And how about a little porch, just so I don't have to jump up in the doorway. Why not? Do a little walkway, a little edge. Like I said earlier, I like things to look nice and neat. It's driving me a little crazy, so I'm just gonna finish this off. But as you see, that's it. I mean, it's working, it's producing energy. Notice I'm still being poisoned by the radiation. So, like I said before, a hazmat is pretty much a necessity if you plan on doing this in survival legitimately. You don't want to get poisoned in survival mode. It's not good. So yeah, temperature is getting up there. You might be able to see the safety feature kicking in here in a second. Just figured I'd wait around and show you guys that. I'm just gonna clear all this stuff out of my inventory. Okay, you see it tripped off and it raised the pistons up really quick, but it did keep it from going over that warning temperature I set. So that's good. And now it's back to below temperature, and there it went above again. So as you see, it keeps you at a safe temperature while producing a lot of power. Pretty sure I'm stacking power now. So let's see how much energy we've got. Okay, got a really good amount, and that's enough to do basically whatever you want to do for now. So yeah, really well, small, compact fission reactor. You don't have to run redstone out from under it and worry about it getting all tripped up. It's all automatic, and yeah, there you have it. Simple as that. So YouTube, thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please subscribe, tell your friends, like my videos, thumbs up. I'll see you later.